It's time to play some chess today. It's time to play some chess.
Hi everybody, welcome to your fourth chess lesson. So far we've learned about the kings and we've learned about the pawns, but today we're going to learn about a brand new piece. Does anybody have any idea what they're called? That's right, the bishops. Today we're going to learn about the bishops, B and Bop. And as usual, let's start with our chess story. The bishops B and Bop came from a faraway land. They were more than just brother and sister, they were twins. They had the same eyes, the same nose, and even the same elbows. B and Bop's mother gave all her children something extraordinary when they were born. When B and Bop were born, B was given a beautiful green emerald, and Bop was given a sparkling white diamond. B and Bop had a big brother named Bo. When Bo was born, their mother gave him a black onyx. B was obsessed with the color green. She only wore green and only ate green food and walked only on green grass. Bop was obsessed with the color white. He only wore white and ate only white foods and preferred to walk on the white sandy beaches. One day there was a disaster. A terrible earthquake split the land in two with a gigantic chasm in between. A chasm is like a big split between a couple of rocks where people can fall in. Their mother and Bo were on one side and B and Bop were trapped on the other. B and Bop wandered around until they found a circus tent. They went inside and instantly fell in love with all the different animals and people. And lucky for them, the owner of the circus was looking for two new trapeze artists. So B and Bop decided to learn how to trapeze and travel with the circus. Very quickly, B and Bop learned to swing up high on the ropes from one corner of the circus tent to another. B and Bop became world famous trapeze artists. B especially loved wearing a dazzling green outfit. Bop loved his sparkly white outfit, and they were amazing. They got to travel around the world performing in the greatest trapeze acts. Many years later, King Shaky, whose first name was Bo, went to the circus to see the greatest trapeze show ever. To his surprise, he recognized B and Bop. They were his adorable long-lost sister and brother. He had been waiting for years to see them again. B and Bop were so excited to be reunited with their brother, King Shaky, that he invited B and Bop to live in his pillow castle and offered to teach them his favorite game, chess. He even asked them to be the bishops on his chessboard. Of course, they said yes, but only if B could move on the green squares and Bop on the white squares. King Shaky agreed. He was so happy to have his family back together and have two new chess pieces. Let's see how they look on the board. All right, here's our chessboard all set up. It's starting to get pretty full as we keep adding new pieces every week. So this week we added B and Bop. This right here is Bop. This is what a bishop looks like. Bop has white hair, so he goes on the lighter colored square. And over here is B. B looks like this. This is a bishop. We'll put her back in. She has green hair, so she goes on the dark green spot. Now in the game of chess, they can only move diagonal like the trapeze artist can. So that means they can only move in a cross pattern, like this. They can't go forward, or side to side, or backwards. Now when a bishop has somebody in front of them, they can't move, or else they'll bump in to their pieces. So in the game of chess, a lot of good chess players like to get their pieces moved out in front on their first turn. Now when my opponent takes a turn, like this, I can move my bishop by going diagonal across the board. Now in the game of chess, if there's a player in my way on the opposing side and I'm moving diagonal with my bishop, I can capture that player like this and take him off the board where he can go cheer for his team. Or if I'm going diagonal and one of my pieces is in the way, then I have to stop because I can't go through them. But that's how the bishops move, diagonal. Quick review. How do the pawns move? That's right, in a straight line. And on their first turn, they can either move one or two spaces. But after that, they can only move one space at a time. And when they're locked like this, they can only get out of being locked by moving diagonal and capturing another piece. And the kings, of course, can only move one step at a time. They can move in any direction they want, but only one step at a time. Great job this week, guys. Practice on your chessboards. Practice with your bishops, practice with your pawns, and pretty soon we'll have all the pieces on so we can play a full game. Until next time, we'll see you later, and go play some chess.